Ladies and gentlemen, success is not birthed in a crowd, it is forged in solitude. The road to greatness is often a lonely journey, and those who achieve it are the ones who learn to fight alone. Today, I want to remind you that while the applause and recognition may come later, the battle for success begins in the quiet places where no one else is watching. Success is forged in solitude, not in crowds. This is one of the most profound truths about achieving greatness, yet it is often the hardest to accept. We live in a world where collaboration, teamwork, and communal efforts are celebrated, and rightfully so. But the truth is, no matter how much support you may receive from others, the deepest, most transformative work on the road to success happens when you are alone. It is in these moments of solitude that clarity emerges, character is tested, and resilience is built. In solitude, there are no distractions, no applause, no opinions to influence your path. It is just you and your vision. This can be an intimidating place to be, especially if you're someone who craves external validation or encouragement. But solitude is not a punishment, it is an opportunity. It is in this space where you have the freedom to explore your ideas without interference, to push the boundaries of your imagination, and to wrestle with the doubts and fears that inevitably arise. These moments are vital because they force you to confront yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your limitations, and your potential. When you are surrounded by others, it is easy to get lost in the noise. The opinions of friends, family, or society can shape your decisions in ways that might not align with your true purpose. Solitude, however, strips away these external voices and leaves you with the most important voice of all, your own. In this quiet space, you can hear your inner calling with greater clarity. You begin to understand what drives you, what inspires you, and what you are willing to fight for. This clarity is essential because without it, you risk pursuing a path that isn't truly yours. There is also a certain strength that develops in solitude, a strength that cannot be cultivated in the presence of others. When you learn to rely on yourself, you become less dependent on external factors for motivation. You no longer need someone to push you because you have developed the discipline to push yourself. You no longer need constant encouragement because you have learned to encourage yourself. This inner strength becomes your anchor, keeping you grounded when the inevitable storms of life come your way. Solitude also forces you to face the fears and doubts that often hold people back. When you are alone, there is no one to shield you from these inner struggles. At first, this can be incredibly uncomfortable. You might question your abilities, doubt your vision, or even consider giving up. But as you sit with these feelings, you begin to understand that they are not there to defeat you, they are there to refine you. Each time you overcome a doubt or push through a fear, you become stronger, more resilient, and more confident in your ability to succeed. Another critical aspect of solitude is the way it allows you to focus. In a world filled with distractions, focus is a rare and valuable commodity. When you are alone, you have the opportunity to eliminate these distractions and direct all of your energy toward your goals. This level of focus is what separates those who dream of success from those who achieve it. It allows you to make consistent progress, no matter how small, toward your vision. Solitude gives you the time and space to prepare for the challenges ahead. Success is not an event, it is a process. And that process requires preparation. In solitude, you can strategize, plan, and equip yourself with the skills and knowledge needed to navigate the journey. This preparation is what gives you the confidence to keep moving forward, even when the path becomes difficult. Your purpose is personal and doesn't require external validation. This is a truth that many people struggle to embrace, especially in a world where approval from others seems to define success. From a young age, we are conditioned to seek validation from our families, teachers, peers, and society at large. Whether it's through praise, awards, or recognition, we often equate our value with the opinions of others. But purpose, by its very nature, is not something that can be understood or affirmed by everyone around you. It is deeply personal, rooted in your unique experiences, passions, and calling. Your purpose was designed specifically for you, and because of that, not everyone will understand it. It may not align with the expectations of those around you, and that's okay. Purpose is not a democracy. It doesn't require a majority vote to be valid. The mistake many people make is waiting for others to agree with or approve of their vision before they take action. They spend years seeking external confirmation that may never come, all the while neglecting the inner voice that is urging them to move forward. The reality is that no one else can see the vision the way you do because it wasn't given to them. It was entrusted to you, and only you can bring it to life. When you rely on external validation to guide your decisions, you risk living a life that isn't truly yours. You may end up pursuing goals or dreams that align with someone else's expectations but not your own. This disconnect can lead to a sense of emptiness even if you achieve outward success. True fulfillment comes from walking in alignment with your purpose, and that requires the courage to listen to your own voice above all others. It means trusting that the vision you have been given is valuable and worth pursuing, even if no one else sees its worth right now. There will be times when the lack of external validation feels isolating. You might question whether you are on the right path or wonder if you should abandon your vision altogether. In these moments, it's important to remind yourself that purpose is not always immediately recognizable, even to you. It often unfolds over time, revealing itself more clearly as you take steps toward it. The key is to trust the process and keep moving forward, even when the way ahead seems uncertain. Trust that the inner pull you feel toward your purpose is enough to guide you. Another important aspect of embracing your purpose is understanding that validation often comes after the fact. People may not understand or support your vision while it's still in its early stages, but once they see the results, their perspective often changes. This is why it's crucial not to let the lack of validation discourage you. Many of the most successful people in history faced skepticism and doubt when they first began their journeys. Their ideas were dismissed, their abilities were questioned, and their visions were misunderstood. But they didn't allow this to deter them. They remained focused on their purpose, and in time their success became undeniable. Your purpose is also deeply connected to your individuality. No one else has your exact combination of talents, experiences, and perspectives. This uniqueness is what makes your purpose so valuable. It allows you to contribute something to the world that no one else can. But this also means that no one else can fully understand or validate your purpose because they are not equipped to see the world through your lens. The more you embrace your uniqueness, the more you will realize that your purpose is not something to be explained or justified to others. It simply is, and that is enough. By focusing inward and trusting your own understanding of your purpose, you give yourself the freedom to pursue it without hesitation or fear. Solitude builds discipline, endurance, and unwavering faith. It is in the quiet moments when no one else is watching that you learn the habits, mindset, and resilience required for success. Discipline is not born in the spotlight or during moments of recognition. It is developed in the everyday grind, in the moments when you choose to keep going despite the lack of immediate results. Solitude provides the perfect environment for this growth because it eliminates distractions, forces you to rely on yourself, and pushes you to take full responsibility for your actions. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. In solitude, there is no one to push you or hold you accountable. You have to become your own motivator, setting goals and sticking to them even when the path feels difficult or unclear. This self-discipline is what separates those who dream of success from those who achieve it. It teaches you to prioritize your long-term goals over short-term comfort and to stay focused on what truly matters. Solitude allows you to build this discipline in a way that cannot be shaken by external circumstances because it is rooted in your own determination and commitment. Endurance, too, is cultivated in solitude. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. And the ability to endure these difficulties is what keeps you moving forward. Solitude tests your endurance by placing you in situations where you have to rely on your own strength and resilience. There are no shortcuts, no easy solutions, and no one to share the burden with. It is in these moments that you learn to push through discomfort, to keep going when the odds seem stacked against you. Each time you overcome a challenge on your own, you build a deeper sense of confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. This endurance becomes a foundation for success, allowing you to persevere even when the journey feels long and uncertain. Unwavering faith is perhaps the most powerful lesson that solitude teaches. When you are alone, there are no external voices to affirm your vision or encourage you to keep going. You have to rely on your own belief in yourself and your purpose. This faith is not just about believing in your abilities, it is about trusting the process, even when the results are not yet visible. It is about holding on to your vision, even when it feels like no one else sees it or understands it. Solitude gives you the space to cultivate this faith, to strengthen your connection to your purpose, and to remind yourself why you started in the first place. In solitude, you learn to listen to your inner voice. This is where your true strength lies, not in the opinions or validation of others, but in your own belief in yourself and your mission. The more time you spend in solitude, the more you begin to trust this voice. You realize that you don't need constant approval or reassurance from others because everything you need to succeed is already within you. This inner faith becomes a guiding force, helping you navigate challenges and stay focused on your goals. Solitude also strips away the noise and distractions of the outside world, allowing you to focus entirely on your growth and development. It gives you the opportunity to reflect, to assess your progress, and to make adjustments as needed. In this space, you can identify areas where you need to improve and take deliberate steps to address them. This intentional growth builds not only your skills and knowledge, but also your confidence in your ability to succeed. It reminds you that progress is a process, one that requires patience, persistence, and unwavering dedication. By embracing solitude, you gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your purpose. You learn to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow stronger and more resilient. You develop the discipline to stay consistent, the endurance to keep moving forward, and the faith to believe in the possibilities that lie ahead. Dependence on others weakens your foundation for success. While support from others can be valuable, relying too heavily on external sources for motivation, guidance, or validation can create a fragile and unstable base for your growth. True success requires you to take full ownership of your journey, and that means learning to stand on your own, make decisions for yourself, and push forward even when no one else is there to help or cheer you on. Dependence creates a cycle where your progress is tied to the actions or opinions of others, leaving you vulnerable when that support is not available. Relying on others for validation can cause you to lose sight of your purpose. When your decisions are influenced by the need for approval, you may find yourself chasing goals that are not truly aligned with who you are or what you want to achieve. You might hesitate to take bold risks or pursue unconventional paths because of the fear of criticism or rejection. This dependence on external validation limits your ability to fully embrace your individuality and step into your unique purpose. Success demands a mindset where your worth and direction are determined by your inner convictions, not by the shifting opinions of others. When you depend on others to motivate you, you give away your power. Motivation that comes from within is sustainable because it is fueled by your own desire and commitment. External motivation, however, is fleeting and unreliable. There will be times when those around you may not understand or support your vision. If you rely on their encouragement to keep going, you risk losing momentum when it's needed most. Self-motivation, on the other hand, ensures that you remain consistent and focused regardless of the external circumstances. It allows you to maintain control over your progress and keep moving forward, even in the face of adversity. Another danger of dependence is the expectation that someone else will solve your problems or carry your burdens. This mindset can lead to complacency, where you wait for others to take action instead of taking responsibility for your own growth. Success requires initiative and accountability. It means recognizing that no one else is responsible for your dreams, your decisions, or your outcomes. The more you take ownership of your journey, the stronger and more capable you become. This independence builds confidence and resilience, qualities that are essential for navigating the challenges of life and achieving lasting success. Dependence on others can also hinder your ability to adapt and grow. When you rely on someone else to guide you, you may miss opportunities to develop critical skills such as problem solving, decision making, and perseverance. These skills are honed through experience, particularly in moments of challenge or uncertainty. By facing difficulties on your own, you learn to think creatively, make tough choices, and overcome obstacles. This growth strengthens your foundation for success, ensuring that you are prepared to handle whatever comes your way. The process of building independence also helps you develop a deeper sense of trust in yourself. When you take responsibility for your journey, you begin to see your own strength and capability. Each step you take on your own reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. This self-trust becomes a powerful tool, allowing you to move forward with confidence and clarity. It frees you from the need to constantly seek reassurance from others and empowers you to make decisions based on your own wisdom and intuition. Success is a deeply personal journey, and while the input and support of others can be helpful, it is ultimately up to you to do the work. When you build your foundation on self-reliance rather than dependence, you create a structure that is strong, stable, and unshakable. This foundation ensures that your progress is not dictated by external factors, but by your own determination and effort. Embrace solitude as a season of refinement, not defeat. Solitude is often misunderstood as a sign of failure or isolation, but in reality, it is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth and transformation. It is in solitude that you gain the clarity, focus, and strength needed to prepare for the next stage of your journey. While others may view being alone as a disadvantage, those who understand its value see it as an essential part of the process. Solitude is not about being cut off from the world. It is about stepping back to reconnect with yourself and your purpose. When you are in solitude, you have the opportunity to reflect deeply on your goals, your actions, and your progress. The noise of daily life often makes it difficult to hear your own thoughts or evaluate your path with honesty. In solitude, however, you can assess where you are and where you want to go without distractions or external pressures. This time of reflection allows you to identify what is working, what isn't, and what changes need to be made. It is a season of recalibration where you can refine your vision and ensure that every step you take aligns with your true purpose. Solitude is also a time of preparation. Every great achievement requires a period of unseen effort and behind-the-scenes work. The quiet moments you spend alone are not wasted. They are the foundation upon which your success is built. Whether you are learning new skills, developing your mindset, or planning your next move, solitude provides the space you need to focus and grow. It allows you to dive deep into your work without the interruptions or distractions that come from being constantly surrounded by others. This focused effort is what prepares you to handle the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. In solitude, you also develop the resilience and inner strength needed to face adversity. When you are alone, there is no one to lean on or rely on. This can be challenging, but it is also incredibly empowering. It forces you to dig deep and discover your own capacity to overcome obstacles. Each time you face a difficulty on your own, you build confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. This resilience becomes a key part of your character, equipping you to stay strong and determined in the face of future challenges. Solitude teaches you the importance of self-reliance and self-discipline. Without the presence of others to hold you accountable, you learn to take full responsibility for your actions and decisions. You become your own motivator, setting goals and staying committed to them even when the journey feels difficult or uncertain. This self-discipline is what allows you to remain consistent and focused no matter what external circumstances you may face. It is in solitude that you develop the habits and mindset that will carry you through the ups and downs of life. This season of solitude is not just about doing, it is also about being. It is a time to reconnect with yourself on a deeper level, to rediscover who you are and what truly matters to you. In the busyness of life, it is easy to lose sight of your values, your passions, and your purpose. Solitude gives you the chance to strip away the noise and distractions, allowing you to listen to your inner voice. This inner connection is vital for long-term success because it ensures that everything you do is rooted in authenticity and alignment with your true self. Solitude also allows you to cultivate patience. Growth takes time and success is not achieved overnight. In solitude, you learn to appreciate the process and trust that every step you take, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your goals. This patience helps you stay committed to your vision, even when progress feels slow or uncertain. It reminds you that the most meaningful achievements are the result of consistent effort and unwavering determination.